Right, I'm with Simon Grix. Simon, one of the few ever presents who's been in the squad all season. How do you feel the season's going so far?
We're stuttering a bit. We're not playing nearly as good as we'd like to be, but the effort's there, which is the most important thing, really. We are trying, but yeah, some form issues, and nothing we can do but work harder to correct it.
Have you been able to put your finger on why there is this inconsistency in the team?
Well, personnel missing doesn't help, but we do like to try and run the base, so it doesn't matter who's there. We just carry on the same and have the same values, and try to play the same anyway. But it does hinder you when players like Moz, the experience he can bring, and Breezy obviously. It does hinder you, but I think maybe we've lost a bit of urgency of late. Like I say, the effort's there, but it's just probably not the smart effort. But again, we work hard and try to correct it.
I mean, the Leeds game was the most recent one. I suppose that was a classic example where you had a really bad slow start and you were just getting into your stride as the hooter went with
we found
a fantastic try.
Yeah, we found some energy late in the game, which is disappointing because obviously it was there in the first half. We just didn't tap into it. The first half was very one-sided. We were rubbish, to be fair. Can't really put it anywhere. But again, we were trying, but we were just not playing smart enough, I don't think. And against teams like Leeds, you're not really under partisan crowd like they have. You're not going to get anywhere unless you're on top of your game.
Can you repeat what Tony said at half time?
No. Tony's always pretty cool, to be honest with you. He's what can I say this? Just say his opinion comes across pretty well, pretty clear, and he's pretty quick about it. He didn't drag it out. It wasn't our pair, but none of us were all sat there in the same sort of boat. And we did, to be fair, come out and turn it around a bit in the second half.
I mean, I suppose one positive you can take is you didn't play that well overall, and yet you only lost by 6 points in the end.
Well, yeah, but to be honest, for me, Leeds didn't play that well either. They didn't play as well as they have been. But like I say, the performance is disappointing, and all we can do is work hard to correct it.
Is it all about these weekly performances and trying to win every game, or is it just making sure that you're full on when it's coming to the playoffs at the end of the season?
Yeah, people are talking about that, but I think if you asked anyone at Leeds, it's not a conscious thing that Leeds have done the last couple of years. They haven't thought, forget this game, don't really matter, we'll be thereabouts. We want to win every game. We want to perform well every game. That's the key thing. Because if you're performing well, that has a knock-on effect to the next game. So it is important, but like you say, it is a different competition at the end of the year. So as long as you are, as long as any team gets themselves there at the end, you're in a good shot.
I've heard you described previously as one of Warrington's unsung heroes. You don't often make the headlines, unless in the past when you've had bad injuries and things like that, but you've been injury-free, touch wood, this season so far. You've been an ever-present in the squad. How do you feel things are going personally?
Yeah, pretty good. Been pretty consistent, to be honest. I'd say I've played in the back row for most games, apart from the Leeds game, I played the centre. And I think that's contributed to my form, really. Yeah, I've been enjoying it. Even though we're not playing well, I've enjoyed having that bit of consistency, so it's been good.
So are you wondering when it might be your turn to have a rest?
Well, no. As I said, I've kind of pointed out, I've missed enough games in the past. I want to play every game, but we have got a good quality squad here and some good young lads who are waiting and biding the time to get a game, and they need them games. So maybe in the coming weeks I might have my time out, but who knows.
Okay, well, good luck with the rest of the season.
Cheers.
And hope it remains injury free for you.
Do.